Hey everybody, Frank here, Godzilla Island, with a review of King Ghidorah vs. Spacegodzilla, the final Godzilla Rivals one-shot. Really sad to see this Rivals series end. I love these one-shots. I really think seeing all these different writers and artists get a shot at giving us these contained Godzilla stories and all these different kaiju facing off against each other, which you could never imagine seeing happen on the screen. It was really cool. This issue has to be one of the darkest issues between the way it ends and our main character's origin story. Absolutely insane. They really went there with some of these things. It was written by Dave Baker, artists Kevin Anthony Catalan, colorist Heather Breckel. Kevin Anthony Catalan also did some colors on several pages. Brian Kolick on letters and design, and Nicholas Nino as the editor. I mean, we have two of the most epic space monsters there are. King Ghidorah versus Spacegodzilla. And right off the bat, it gets into it. I mean, these two are fighting it out on this island that appeared in the ocean after these two began battling. And there's a bunch of people that got stranded on it, and there's these Spacegodzilla crystals, and it's kind of quarantined off. And these two guys are breaking into the island because our main character's father supposedly was on this island, and they're going to go look for him. His lab was there. And they go on the island and they're saying, oh, these crystals could cause cancer for all we know. And we get this is the they went there sequence. We get this flashback to our main character's kind of dark origin here. The father's like one of those hardworking guys. The mother had passed away, and it was just the father. It was all about his work in science. He's like, all right, you watch your little sister. And then a kaiju attack happens. It's King Ghidorah. And the kids are running. King Ghidorah's there. He's running away with his sister, and boom, King Ghidorah zaps his baby sister, and he's just there traumatically as a child holding his sister's arm. That's all that's left of her. What a insane origin. And then we stumble across these people underground. It's like a hospital in the subway, and they're all kind of just dying. It's not looking good. He says he's there looking for his father, and there's his father, cybernetic enhancements. He's kind of running the show and doing research on the Spacegodzilla crystal, using it as an energy source. And the father once again doesn't want to leave, and then the son reveals to the father that he's got a grandson and everything, and the island's about to collapse into the ocean as these two monsters fight. And basically father and son escape, and they abandon all these survivors. They all die in a cave collapse. They didn't really abandon them, but they're trying to escape, and the cave just collapses on them, and then they all die, and you just see this hand sticking out of rubble, and the father and son are the only survivors. And we get some insane art of the two monsters fighting. Well, the father, son, and his friend, and a couple of military guys too. But still, insane art of these two fighting, and Godzilla shows up and just looks completely monstrous. And Godzilla actually teams up with Spacegodzilla to defeat King Ghidorah, and then the two monsters fight each other. And yeah, he melts Spacegodzilla in some lava and is the final victor. Last we saw, Spacegodzilla was flying through the space in the Spacegodzilla Rivals story and seeking revenge, and that was way in the future, but these are all self-contained, but really cool. Really sad to see this end. It was a cool story. got the eye patch, it gives you that Sears Hours vibe. And the next kind of one-shots they'll be doing is this Godzilla vs. America series. And they're starting off with Godzilla vs. Chicago, then they're going to do Godzilla vs. New York. I don't know how many of these they're going to do, but I guess it's a different take on giving us one-shots. I'm kind of bummed that they're ending Rivals. I really enjoyed it. They've been fun to read over the years, and I'm going to miss covering them. Definitely check out King Ghidorah vs. Spacegodzilla. I only gave you vague details on it. I didn't want to go too crazy, but definitely read this one for yourself and enjoy it. I mean, it's the end of an era for Godzilla Rivals. Thank you for watching, guys. What was your favorite Godzilla Rivals? I gotta say, this and the vs. King Ghidorah are probably my top two. Top three's hard. I mean, there's so many great ones, but yeah, let me know what you guys would pick.